0 XP.
Hey guys, and welcome back to 0 XP Gaming. I'm Brianna.
And I'm Jen.
And today we're going to be playing Plants vs. Zombies Heroes.
And now it's a little bit different of a Plants vs. Zombies game. If you're familiar with the Plants vs. Zombies franchise, you have a garden and you're trying to keep zombies off your lawn. You can put all kinds of different shooters out to protect your lawn. And then the onslaught of zombies come and hopefully they don't get through. This one is a card-based game. So you have two heroes. You could play either one. You could play the plant side or the zombie side. And you need to damage their hero before they damage you. And it's still sun-based, so down in the corner you can see right now there's one sun. And cards are all sun-based. So you need 3 suns, say, to put out that 3-sun card down there. I don't even really know what that is, but and there's different, so there's 1 sun cards and 5 and 6s, and obviously the more suns the more powerful the card is. And it's a turn-based, so the zombies get to play their zombies first, then the plants play their characters first, and then the zombies get a chance to do their tricks, they call it. And the tricks are all different things. They could kill all the plants that are on the board. They could kill one on the board. They can make you swap. Sometimes they don't do any tricks. Sometimes they create, 3 or 4 other zombies like it just did. So there's different things it can do. And then once that's over, then you click fight, and the little plant icon over there will light up. And you click fight, and they fight. Oh, you're at the zombie tricks part. He didn't do any tricks, and there you go. So if you have a plant blocking the zombie, they'll hit each other, and you won't take any damage. There are certain zombies that will go through plants if it's more. So if a plant only has, say, 2 health and the zombie does 3 damage, some zombies will carry that damage over to your hero, so you will get hit. But usually, if there's a plant in the way, the zombie and the plants just kill each other and nothing happens. If there's no plant in the way, you take that damage. So each hero starts out with the 20 health, and you play along, and it goes down until somebody loses all their health, and it's 0. There's different power-ups along the way. So it's all the Plants vs. Zombie characters in the base, but it's definitely a different style of gameplay, and you can play as the zombies, which is kind of neat. And if you're playing the zombies, it takes brains instead of sun to put out your cards. And each round, the brains or sun increase. So the first round you get 1, the second round you get 2, third round you get 3, and so on and so forth, depending how many rounds you go. There are power-ups in the plant side that can give you more suns. So you can, do damage to a zombie, plus you get an extra sun every turn. So there's things like that to help you out, but it's definitely a strategic card game. And when Brianna had first tried, what'd you say it was like? What'd you thought?
The card game Magic the Gathering.
And it is. And when she said that, I'm like, oh yeah, that's true. Because you have, the creatures that stop you from getting hit. And that's the same in this type of game. And there's different daily events that you can try and do because they wanted to keep you coming back. There's different quests that give you gems. It is a free-to-play game. It's 4.5 stars, but you can obviously buy gems, so there are in-app purchases, and you can spend gems on packs of cards to collect them. So that you start with a 40 card deck is what you have, and if you don't have 40 cards, they randomly fill in your deck with 40 cards out of the cards you have. So it doesn't mean you can't play a level, or you can't play, they call them strategies. You just get more of the same card, as opposed to only having 3 and can only use 3 in your deck. Then they randomly give you cards that you already own to fill that in. So they want you to buy their cards, obviously. So as you're questing along and completing the quest, you get the gems, and you can buy cards with the gem packs.
Yeah.
Or buy packs of cards with the gems. I think is how that goes. And oh, you're winning.
I'm gonna win.
I was showing her this one earlier, and this was difficult. I think we lost, didn't we?
At first I was a little confused.
It's also similar to Hearthstone. I guess I've never played Hearthstone, so, but I've been told. Oh, she did it. And see, he blew up, and she's awesome. Plants win. And see, you get 10 tickets, and they fill up the tickets, but,
At first I was a little confused when she explained it to me, because there's like a lot of things you kind of have to remember when you're first playing, but like now I'm kind of really into it, and now I want to get it.
So, and there's different decks you can use. So this is a solar flare deck that we're using. You can create your own decks.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, there's an easy peasy deck. I created a green shadow deck, so you can go in here and you can just say edit. And these are all the cards you have. So you can choose, you know, which cards you want to put in your deck, or you can just let them make you a deck. So either way, it depends how in-depth of a game you want to get into, and you can just use the pre-decks that are already there, or, you know, a lot of people, if they're into card games, do like to make their own decks and to play. So
you can look on the thing and find out like what each card does, like the information about it, if you hit info.
Yeah.
So like you know what it does, you're not just randomly placing something out.
And there's different heroes that you can unlock along the way. So we only have 2 of them right now. We have the plant one and the solar one, which is what she was just playing. And there's, of course, storyline, and there's Crazy Dave. He appears in all the Plants vs. Zombies. And it gives you a little storyline before you start your matches. And now this is the plant one, so she's the plant hero, and she fights different zombies.
That is.
So in the beginning, you couldn't reshuffle your cards, so this is asking if you want to keep those cards. That was a perk we got from completing so many quests under this hero. So if you get other perks as you complete progress in the game.
But you can only change it once. So once you have a card and you hit the little redo button, you can't do it again.
Right, and it's per card, so you could just do one card if you wanted, and
or
you didn't have to
the
do
whole thing.
Right, or you could do every card that they showed you. It's kind of nice because if you start with all cards that are like 6 suns, you only start with 1 sun. You're going to be sitting there for 6 rounds without being able to do anything. So that's kind of nice. That also goes into deck balancing. You know, you want cards in your deck that are weaker but easier to put out initially, and then some stronger ones so that you can really hit the zombie and kill him. I thought it was a fun game. I really liked it. Well, you kind of just said that you liked it and you wanted to get it.
Yeah, I like how it has the original characters from the original Plants vs. Zombie game. Like it has like the cabbage thrower and stuff like that. And I also like how you can kind of choose like what cards you want and where you're gonna place them and stuff like that.
Oh, and the cabbage thrower, some cards have special abilities, like the cabbage thrower to be up off the ground, which would be on these canisters you'd see. He actually does better up off the ground, so he'll get stronger. He'll get like I think a +1/+1 if he's up off the ground.
Like that.
So yeah, like that. So and he becomes stronger up there, which is it's neat. So there's definitely different abilities to each card. There's a card you can place out that randomly on your start of your next turn randomly becomes a different card, but you don't know what it's going to be. But and there's the triple P shooter. That's always cool. So it will hit 3 lanes. Yeah, that was in the original. So I really enjoyed it. I thought it was neat, and it is. If you like the Plants vs. Zombies franchise, it's all those same characters, so you're kind of familiar with them. And I think I would agree at 4.5 stars.
Yeah, it's a cute one.
I could definitely spend my time playing this.
I feel like once I get into the higher levels, I will end up deleting it and rage quitting, but right now...
That's what you do with every game.
Yeah, right now, it's pretty fun. I think if I was bored, I would definitely play this.
So, if you're looking for a card-type strategy game, check out Plants vs. Zombies Heroes. It's free. And don't forget, subscribe.
It's free.
See you later.
Bye.